Do you have a curfew? Do you mind if I use protection? These guys all had big knives, big knives, sharp knives.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to our channel where we dive into the fabulous world of Bill Murray. Today, we're spilling the tea on his legendary lifestyle, jaw-dropping earnings, and the latest buzz that's got everyone talking. So, buckle up, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more star-studded adventures. Let's get started. Bill Murray isn't just a legendary actor. He's also one of the most fascinating people when it comes to how he enjoys life. This guy doesn't just stick to the Hollywood script. His hobbies and interests are as unique as his sense of humor. For starters, Bill is really into golf. Not the buttoned-up, ultra-serious type. He brings his own quirky style to the course. He's been known to show up at Pro-Am tournaments, like the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, wearing outrageous outfits and cracking jokes. He's not just there for fun, though. He genuinely loves the game, and even co-wrote a book about it called Cinderella's Story, My Life in Golf. You can bet some of his money goes toward his passion for the sport, whether it's playing or giving back through charity tournaments. Then there's his love for minor league baseball. You wouldn't expect an A-list actor to be hanging out at small stadiums, but Bill owns part of several minor league teams like the St. Paul Saints. He's not just a silent investor. He shows up, mingles with fans, and sometimes even throws out the first pitch. He's all about keeping things fun and community-focused, which is why he supports this kind of grassroots entertainment. And let's not forget his taste for adventure. Bill is a huge fan of traveling, but not in the luxury yacht kind of way. He's been spotted crashing random events all over the world, like karaoke nights, wedding receptions, and even college parties. These aren't exactly money-making ventures, but they definitely make life more colorful for him, and for the lucky people who get to hang out with him. Another cool interest of his? Fine food and drinks. Bill co-owns a chain of bars called the Caddyshack Restaurant, inspired by, you guessed it, his iconic Caddyshack role. He's also been known to pop up as a surprise bartender at random places, pouring shots and chatting with customers like it's no big deal. All in all, Bill Murray spends his money on things that bring joy to him and to the people around him. Whether it's golfing in style, supporting local baseball teams, or just having a laugh with strangers, he's proof that success doesn't have to mean losing your playful side. But while Bill Murray is all about having fun on the golf course, cheering for his minor league baseball teams, or pouring drinks behind a bar, his personal life has been a bit more complex, just like the man himself. When it comes to relationships, Bill has had his fair share of ups and downs. He's been married twice, and both marriages brought their own share of highs and challenges. His first marriage to Margaret Kelly lasted over a decade, and the two have two sons together, Homer and Luke. It seemed like the family life suited Bill for a while, but eventually the marriage ended in divorce in the late 1990s. Not long after, Bill married Jennifer Butler, who worked as a costume designer. They had 4 children together: Caleb, Cooper, Lincoln, and Jackson. Bill has often been described as a devoted father, even if his unpredictable personality sometimes made things interesting at home. Unfortunately, this marriage also ended in 2008, and it wasn't exactly smooth sailing. Jennifer filed for divorce, citing claims of infidelity and other issues, which became very public. Despite these personal struggles, Bill's relationship with his kids seems to be a grounding force in his life. He's always been known to prioritize his role as a father, even while juggling his busy acting career and his adventurous hobbies. In fact, his eldest son Homer followed in his footsteps to an extent and now runs a restaurant in Brooklyn. Clearly, Bill's entrepreneurial spirit rubbed off on him. As for his dating life post-divorce, Bill has kept things pretty private. He's been linked to a few women over the years, but true to form, he's not one to spill all the details about his personal affairs. What's clear is that Bill is a bit of a romantic at heart. He's known for grand gestures, even in casual relationships, and his charm hasn't gone unnoticed. But here's the thing about Bill Murray. His personal life isn't just about romance or family. He has a deep connection to his fans and even strangers, showing up at random places to share a moment of laughter or advice. It's like he's built this bigger family out of all the people whose lives he touches. That's the paradox of Bill. He can seem like the most elusive guy in the room, but at the same time, he's someone who makes you feel like you've known him forever. While Bill Murray's personal life has always had its complexities, it seems like things have taken an intriguing turn recently. And guess what? The media is buzzing with reports that Bill might not be spending his days alone anymore. Rumor has it that Bill has a new girlfriend. Now, true to his private nature, the details are pretty scarce, and Bill hasn't exactly stepped up to confirm or deny anything. Classic Bill, right? But insiders are saying he's been spotted out and about with a mystery woman. Whether it's dinners at cozy spots or attending events together, the vibe is clear. Bill's still got that spark when it comes to romance. At 74, Bill seems to be embracing life on his own terms, whether that's showing up at karaoke bars or spending time with someone special. And honestly, it's no surprise that someone as charming, funny, and unpredictable as Bill Murray would have no trouble finding a new connection. The man has a magnetism that draws people in, both on-screen and off. What's interesting is that this news comes after a period where Bill seemed to focus more on his family, friends, and personal projects rather than dating. So could this new relationship signal a new chapter in his life? Only time will tell, but it's safe to say that Bill Murray is never boring, even when it comes to love. While Bill's personal life keeps the tabloids guessing, there's one thing we know for sure. This guy has had an incredible career that's brought in some serious cash over the years. Let's talk about the money side of Bill Murray, how he makes it, and just how much he's racked up along the way. First off, Bill has been a Hollywood heavyweight for decades. From iconic roles in Ghostbusters and Groundhog Day to critically acclaimed performances in Lost in Translation and Wes Anderson's films, Bill's been raking in those movie paychecks since the late 70s. At the height of his career, he was reportedly earning millions per film, which isn't surprising considering how many of his movies became instant classics. But acting isn't his only moneymaker. Bill has a knack for making smart investments. As we mentioned earlier, he's part owner of several minor league baseball teams that not only let him live out his love for the game, but also bring in some extra income. Plus, he co-owns the Caddyshack-themed restaurants, which have become a hit among fans of his work and golf enthusiasts alike. So, how much is Bill Murray worth today? According to various sources, his net worth is estimated to be around $180 million. That's a pretty hefty sum for someone who doesn't flaunt a flashy lifestyle. And speaking of his creative projects, Bill's still got a lot going on. Bill Murray's career and investments have certainly made him a wealthy man, but he doesn't seem to be the type to go overboard with extravagant spending. When it comes to real estate, Bill's approach is more understated, just like his personality. Let's dive into where he calls home and the properties he owns. For starters, Bill's main residence is in Charleston, South Carolina. This coastal city perfectly matches his laid-back vibe, with its historic charm, beautiful scenery, and slower pace of life. His home is said to reflect his personality, comfortable, classic, and a little quirky. Living in Charleston also allows him to stay connected to a tight-knit community, away from the Hollywood spotlight. But that's not his only property. Bill is known to own a few other homes, including one in California, where he spends time when work or projects bring him closer to Hollywood. He also reportedly owns a property in upstate New York, surrounded by nature, perfect for when he wants to escape and enjoy some peace and quiet. What's interesting about Bill is that, despite his wealth, he doesn't seem interested in collecting flashy mansions or lavish estates. Instead, he chooses homes that feel personal and grounded. And honestly, that's kind of refreshing in a world where so many celebrities are all about making a statement with their real estate. So, whether he's relaxing in Charleston, enjoying the West Coast, or escaping to the countryside, Bill's homes reflect his unique, down-to-earth lifestyle. While Bill Murray's homes are all about comfort and character, his approach to cars and vehicles is just as unique as you'd expect. Let's hit the road and see what kind of wheels this legendary actor is rolling around in. Bill isn't the type of celebrity to show off a garage full of luxury sports cars or rare collectibles. Instead, his taste in vehicles is a lot more practical and, frankly, pretty relatable. For example, he's been spotted driving a Toyota Camry, a reliable, no-fuss car that's all about getting from point A to point B. Classic Bill, right? But don't think for a second that he doesn't have a fun side when it comes to his rides. He's been known to show up at events in a golf cart, which totally makes sense given his love for the game. And because it's Bill, he doesn't just use golf carts on the course. He's been seen cruising around in them like they're his main form of transportation. Leave it to Bill to turn something so ordinary into a signature move. He's also got a nostalgic streak. There have been sightings of him driving older vintage-style cars. Nothing too flashy, but vehicles with a lot of character. It's clear he values the story behind the car more than its price tag. At the end of the day, Bill's choice of vehicles mirrors his whole approach to life, practical with a touch of whimsy. He doesn't drive to impress anyone. He drives to make himself happy, whether that's in a dependable Camry or a quirky golf cart. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching it with us. But hey, don't stop now. We've got more awesome videos for you to check out. Keep exploring and have fun.